It's a hard pitch. Batsmen would have to be wary of the extra bounce on offer here. However, once they settle down, the ball should come nicely onto the bat. We have the match referee and both the captains in the centre. Captain wins the toss and is elected to bat first. These players will be taking the field today. Both teams look balanced and eager to perform.
Ladies and gents, please stand up for the national anthems.
Welcome everyone to this wonderful venue. We have the umpires walking out with the new ball in their hand. Out come the openers, cheered by a good crowd in. Pace bowler into the attack. There must be some nerves as the batsman is set to face his first ball. Shot, that's an excellent cricket shot. He gets 4 for it. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. He's not going to miss out on those. Well bowled, that's a jaffa. Looks frustrated as he takes a long walk back to the pavilion. Bowler's got his tail up. Terrific bowling that. Oh, that's picked up. And straight into the crowd for a 6. He has hit that exactly where he wanted to. Four runs, plays into the gap fabulously. That ball deserved a boundary. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Great shot, middles it and penetrates the gap for 4. I know he's a fierce competitor, and doesn't shy away from a challenge, but that is just crossing the line, I think. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Now that looks handsome. It certainly is a huge six. That was a stunning shot. Good pickup shot this. Has that gone for a six? Yes, it has. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Ah, that's a beautiful shot. And in the gap too. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Wonderful sound of the bat, and that's a six. No chance for any fielder to cut that off. Hammered away for four. Good placement. That's an amazing shot. Beautiful timing. This must be hurting the captain. He needs his bowler to be more disciplined with his lines. Bang! That's powerfully struck by the batsman for a maximum. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Very well struck. Nobody's going to catch that unless in the crowd. These two gentlemen have played really well and have been finding the gaps at will. Important partnership this. He looks in good touch. Spinner brought into the attack. And the batting power play comes to an end. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. Fantastic batting, that great execution. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Nobody's chasing that. That's going to be a terrific four. Lovely timing, ball hitting the sweet spot. The crowd is enjoying every bit of this action. Up in the air. Spectacular catch. Perfectly timed his jump and made sure he held on to that one. A long walk back to the pavilion, doesn't look happy at all. Pleasing to the eye. This effort by the fielder, mind-blowing. The bowler is fired up, looks good to get another scalp. Wow, he's picked the bones of that one. That's high in the air. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. Up in the air. That's an excellent throw. Spin him back. I think that's a good move. Shot, lovely shot right from the middle of the bat. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. Slim pickings at the moment. The batsmen need to up the gear a bit. That's high in the air. Oh, what a catch. He managed to hang on to that. Just that one to perfection. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. Batsman takes the long walk back to the pavilion. My God, this looked impossible until he took it. Incredible effort by the fielder. The bowler must try and keep this new batsman on strike and create pressure. Well, that is glorious, absolutely glorious, perfect timing. Gorgeous shot, found the middle of the bat there. Will he take him on again? Let's see. Up in the air. Spectacular catch. Perfectly timed his jump and made sure he held on to that one. The fielding side is ecstatic after that breakthrough. The close-in fielder should be on their toes to ensure that the batsman stays on strike. In the air. Came around quickly to cover the throw. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. In the air. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. In the air. That's dropped, and the ball just slipped through his fingers, and there's nothing he can do about it now. You really need to be on your toes at this level while fielding. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Oh, he's clubbed that for a six. That's a great hit. I tell you what, that shot looks even better in the replay. Lovely timing. Oh, he's launched that one. That's huge. Fantastic batting, that great execution. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. Leg byes given by the umpire. No connection between bat and ball. Good shot for a single. Last ball coming up. Well, the batsman sees that one early, gets into a great position, got it from the meat of the bat. End of the first inning won't be long before we resume this thrilling contest.
నేను ఒక యాప్ చూశాను, తెలుగులో ఇంగ్లీష్ ఎలా నేర్పిస్తారో చెప్తా అన్నారు. ఫస్ట్ టైం బిలీవ్ చేయలేదురా, కానీ డౌన్లోడ్ చేశాక చాలా హెల్ప్ అయింది.
The fielding side looks warmed up and ready to go. Openers walking in and the crowd cheering in anticipation. The bowler has the new ball. We're all set to go for the first ball of the innings. Wow, that is extraordinary. That's a magnificent hit for a six. That was a brilliant shot. Perfectly executed. Don't think the bowlers have been able to hit the right length consistently. Good shot for a single. I tell you what, the slow ball won't be a bad option on this pitch. Turned away for a single. Oh, he's thrown it wide. Very good running between the wickets. Squeeze a single there, good running. Oh, that's found the edge of the bat. Good delivery. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. Excellent running between the wickets. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. That was a poor throw. Needs to be a lot more accurate. But it seems like the bowler prefers to bowl from this end. Well played, covering the line of the ball. Feel the bowler should be around that good length area more. Very good running between the wickets. Very well played, just working on the field where the gaps are. Well, the captain has decided taking the pace of the ball is a good way to go. Well, that brings us to the end of the power play. Fielding captain can now have more fielders outside the inner circle. Good shot for a single. It's a full house here, and what an atmosphere we've had for this match. Couldn't time that well as you would have liked. Good backing up by the fielder. Shows how involved he is in the game. I tell you what, he uses the crease well to play the spinners. Oh, that's beautifully done by the batsman. Exquisite timing. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Good aggressive intent shown by the batsman. Turned away for a single. Good game awareness. He was covering the throw well. Very good running between the wickets. Bowlers can actually get extra bounce by bowling cutters on this pitch. But that's going to be for all right. Sweet timing. That was a good ball and equally well played by the batsman. Good length, and the batsman meets it with a solid straight bat. Feel the bowler should be around that good length area more. Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Pace bowler into the attack from the other end. Well, the captain has been very smart with his bowling changes. Shot. That's an excellent cricket shot. Good effort by the fielder. Very important to keep wickets in hand, because in the death overs, they'll have that security. Good shot by the batsman. Can they steal a second here? Good shot for a single. Turned away for a single. Very good running between the wickets. Dazzling batting by this duo. The captain needs to come up with a plan to break this partnership. Last ball coming up. He didn't get any timing on that one. They put a good all-round performance today, bowled well to defend their total. They've earned the victory.